All right, let's check out the timesheet reports. Braden, 60. Kayla, 61. Brian, 60. Logan, 62 hours. Oh yeah, I got it. Hey everyone. Bring the trophy over, Brian. It's mine this week. Back at my first public accounting job, we had a trophy for most billable hours worked the previous week. We took pride in how much we could age ourselves in 3 months during busy season. Like, we actually made it a game to work a crap ton of hours. And no one stopped to say, wait, what are we doing here? I bet the partners loved it. A competition created by employees to encourage working as many hours as possible. Public accounting from a physical standpoint is relatively easy. Sitting at your desk for 12 hours, tickling keyboards with your fingers isn't really physically demanding, and it's not like we're on the roof in Texas in August hanging shingles, but we are sitting for a long time, and that's not good for your back and hips. Pro tip, do your back and hips a favor and get a standing desk, or get up and take a walk every couple hours. My back. Public accounting from a mental standpoint is another story. Trying to think critically for 12 hours is nearly impossible. By the end of the day, you better not be doing anything really important because it's going to be wrong. That's why I would try to save the really easy work for the evening, like plugging in numbers in a tax return. Preparing tax returns is much more than that, okay? How about public accounting from a psychological standpoint? Warning. Triggers ahead. Busy season does things to you, man. When you have to hit 55 billable hours every week for 2.5 months, you sacrifice all of your social time. You have to say no to everything. And when you do say yes to things, you're stressed the whole time because you know that the time needs to have a very high ROI. And that creates this stress and anxiety loop, so you can't enjoy yourself. A year ago, both my grandparents passed away right at the end of busy season. Did I know they were about to pass away? No. Did I know I wouldn't have much more time with them? Yes. Did I spend more time with them in the months leading up to their passing? No, because it was busy season and I struggle with doing things during busy season. Was sacrificing time with my grandparents during the last year of their life worth it so I could work more? Without a doubt, no. Don't be like me. Say yes to being with your loved ones. You won't regret it. All right, let's take a deep breath and move forward. So after your first busy season, you develop what could be described as PTSD. You know what? It probably is, but we're afraid to call it that. When November and December rolls around, you start to feel anxiety creep in because you start to think about how in January, you're going to have to start working a lot more. And you get flashbacks of how much it sucked working so much during busy season. You have this dread and impending feeling of doom coming over you. So the holiday season isn't as enjoyable. Man, this is depressing to think about. But what can we do about it? I think busy season stems from tax return filing dates. There are so many taxpayers that want their tax return prepared by April 15th, to where it creates this crazy workload compression. There's not enough education on why extensions can actually be a good thing. Tax planning is also not happening, and taxpayers need to know how much they need to pay in. Okay, let's pretend that the tax deadline was 6 months later than it is now without needing an extension. There'd still be the work to do, and there'd probably be a busy season in the fall because
human nature.
So what really would help is less clients. That seems too simple and straightforward. Have you heard of Occam's razor? Look it up. Less clients means less work, but that also means less money. We need to have less clients that pay more money. How? That's for another video, but it also comes down to the ability to say no and to value yourself. Public accounting is what it is because partners can't stop themselves from bringing in new work and charging enough for that work. Or maybe they are charging enough and just not paying out enough. Humans, we're greedy, so I'm not sure if public accounting as a whole could ever change. However, smaller firms are the ones leading the charge in creating work-life balance. Because I will have an employee preparing tax returns for me this next busy season, I don't want them to work more than 40 hours a week. And the goal is that we're both not working more than 40 hours a week. I could probably make a video just on how that goes. Anyways, it's time to wrap this up. Please subscribe and watch all my videos so I can get monetized by the end of 2023. It's a little warmer than last week. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Texas summers, baby.